want to do the setup with you means because there is a lot of setup which I'm going to do, which is all developer setup. I'm going to do this setup. Why not to show it to everyone so that everyone can benefit? So it is a brand new laptop. I have taken this because my Mac Mini M1, which is 8 GB RAM, which it's way too slow for streaming and all. I have to use it because I do React Native development is done the best in Mac only, and because iOS development also can be done. But I need laptop badly because I cannot go after those costly Macs. Like the most used 5 lakh, or you need. I understood that you need your RAM in a Mac, then only it is used. Okay, so this is a brand up, and I will also show the GitHub setup. So the best thing for that is like the GitHub setup. One sec. So you can also see from somewhere else. So the GitHub setup is that a lot of people have asked for the GitHub setup. See, my picture is also fluctuating, so it is a brand new thing. So I will do a lot of other setups also, and I have not also told much about it. So right now I'm Edge browser, so that's how new it is. One sec, let me. Okay, so we share my monitor here. See, I'm using just like I'm using it is okay, and a lot of other things also needed to be done here. And one sec is like the picture is fluctuating. So how to do that? I thought that okay, so let me start with the start. Let me start with the Chrome and all. So let me start with the Chrome, and I yeah. So for that, I think my edges will be cut because for extra wide monitor, so that is a problem. So this is my second display, and what I have to do, this is a very bad thing to display. 192 into 1020. I have to do this thing, and I do the keep changes, and now it will be done. Although I get less space, less space, but it is done. Okay, so okay, so that is there, and so everything will be done. So this is brand new laptop, so this is a brand new Windows laptop, so everything will be done. So see, I'm even using Edge, which I generally don't use. Okay, so let us do the first thing, which is like Chrome. So I've taken a Windows laptop. It's a gaming laptop, so I wanted a high-end laptop. So because my Mac was not taking the pressure and all, it is also having 8 GB of RAM. But the thing is that it's a window laptop. I'm soon going to mark it up to 32 GB, because that is something which I require. Not everybody require those things, but I require that thing because I'm streaming also, I'm doing coding also, I do advanced stuffs also. Like sometime maybe I'll do React Native stuff also here. Okay, React Native stuff also here I'll do, so that will require. So I will do this download Chrome anyways. I know that Chrome is not a very good browser nowadays, and Edge is also completely based on Chrome. Chrome slows down my system a lot. It slows down like heavily. Like my Mac was slower only because of Chrome. Mac is also the other problem with Mac is that the latest Mac is not yet optimized a lot. So people say a lot of fake thing on YouTube and also I don't like it. Means why do they say all this fake thing like Mac is like super powerful and all those things are there, blah blah. It is not. Okay, so my earlier Intel Mac was a very good thing, but right now this has got a lot of bugs also. Okay, so what it is telling me, I just downloaded Chrome. So where is the Chrome? Okay, Chrome has been downloaded. So I just do this Chrome setup because that is something which is required for me. And so we'll come. So anyways, every new system you do the setup, so it's better to do the setup with all your people. Anyways, I was going to do this setup in night because I have to make it ready soon so that I can go into this system and start using this system. Although I have the Mac, but then also okay, so that is it. And like I have this thing. Okay, I got the Chrome, but I want something more also here, so that I can sign in. So it is not like that. You can know my email. It's not a big thing. Not show the password. Yeah, now this is a very good thing which they have started, so I like it. Yes, it's me. Okay. Okay, Chrome is done, so no need for this. I will move it to my another system, and that is okay. So yeah, maybe set. No, I'll skip it. Okay. One thing I have noticed, even this 8 GB of RAM is not sufficient even in Windows. Okay, so one more thing is that a picture is like going out like that and all. So there is something. This is because of my webcam. Okay, I will do this later on, but I have to do this like the camera setting. Some camera setting app is there which I have to download. So let us now jump directly into means what I have to. Okay, so I have to install Firefox and Firefox Developer Edition also, because the Firefox Developer Edition I use heavily for the grid setup. So grid is best done with Firefox Developer Edition, and maybe that also I will do later on. Let us just do the Git bash and GitHub setup so that people can understand it, and later on I will do all the setup. Now only I will do, means it is not like that I will not do now, means maybe because this Windows setup I want to do today only, and everything will be recorded as always. So that is there, and let us come here and do the git bash. So what, see this GitHub is like, is something like a repository management system. Okay, so it's like there was something known as SVN earlier, then Git was introduced. So GitHub is a like GitHub, there is something known as GitLab and all. Git is the main thing, not the GitHub and all. So GitHub and all are to shown in the public repository, but Git have all these commands and all those things are there in the Git. Okay, so for that to have Git on a Windows system, it is by default in Mac. It is there. Okay, so I will have to have a Git bash. Okay, Git bash I have to do download. It comes with the GitHub. Okay, so Git bash I'll do. Go to this download, and I right now it's a Windows, so download it for Windows. And okay, 64-bit version, because all the Windows nowadays is a 64-bit version only. So I'll download the 64-bit version. This is going to my next laptop. Next screen. Okay, so this like this I will do it. I don't even know, I've done nothing in this system. Okay, one sec. Okay, maybe I have to divide my drive also. So it is only C drive is there. Maybe I'll divide it later on. Okay, C program files get next. Mm, let it be like this only. Next, so this is also very important. A lot of people might not know this, what to do this. So next, let Git decide. Next, use Git from Git bash only. Git from the command line and also from third party software. It is recommended. Yeah, it is recommended, because then you can use the Git from this Windows command line also, or else you cannot do it. I think we will leave it now like this. Open SSL. I have never changed all of these things. Okay, so Git will check out Windows style, commit Unix style checkout. Okay, So this is also good because we have to commit the Unix style. Unix style and Windows style is a bit different. See, in Unix there is a backslash is like this, and Windows the backslash is like this. Okay, so that is there, and this is okay. This is okay. So it asks for a lot of things. Okay, so yeah, it is asking way too many things. So I don't want to do experimental or something. Install it. Okay. That did we install, and I don't know view the release note. So that is done. So this is done. Now I have to install, just directly install the GitHub. Now it's okay. Okay, let me also see that whether this is done like in the C drive. And okay, why it is not showing? In bash is there. So that is there. So let us now install the, not install because I have already have a GitHub account, and since I've installed Chrome, it will already be there. Okay, it will already be saved. So for me, I don't think I have to do. If you don't do, you sign up, and sign up, you mostly do it through Google. It will be useful, and I think it allows only through Gmail account. Okay, so I already have it. So the password was already saved, so it is already there. Okay, so it is there, but now also means if I do something like I have to do a setup here also, like mm, maybe just like you create a new, maybe I will, okay, like let me have it here only because okay, so I'll have it here something, and git bash here is not coming. Why it is not coming? Yeah, it is going in the another screen. I don't know why. Okay, so it is okay. So maybe I will now. Okay, why it is not? Not able to control this side. Okay, manage the CD slash CD piece of content. Okay. Oh, it has become what happened. There's something wrong. Okay, so still used to those Windows. Maybe that is okay. So this is done. So I'm in the C drive, CD, maybe CD projects. I'll do. Okay, why it is not coming? CD projects. Okay, dir. Maybe okay. I don't even have some HTML thing. Okay. Maybe there is one more thing which I can do. I already have a GitHub and all. So okay, so let us do one thing. So let us. I will also install VS Code. VS Code, because the thing is that I just let me create a very basic HTML file and show you all that how to put it in the GitHub. Okay, so like that, download for Windows, because that is something which you all will do. I don't want to do some git clone and all those things. Okay, so like this I have installed this git bash and all, but I don't have a project, and to create a project I need your VS Code, or else I will do the project. Okay, so that is there. And let it be done. So these two things are the main thing for a web developer. These two things are the main thing. Okay, VS Code and this, and maybe I will install Node.js also, because I have to do React projects in the morning. So I have to install. I will show how to install Node.js also. So that thing I forgot. Okay, so yeah, so I'll install this also. Just again opening in my another thing. I accept the agreement. Next, next, next. Add to path requires shell restart. See, VS Code is also made by Microsoft, so it runs well in Mac also, but it will run better in Windows. Okay, so that is like that. There is a path thing which we have to install in Mac, and it requires something to do. Okay, so launch Visual Studio Code. Okay, again it is opening in a different system. And now this Visual Studio Code comes with all the means everything. Okay, choose how you look and all. Okay, next section. Okay, so it is asking me. Okay, I know all these things. Projects I have created. Maybe I will create a new. Maybe I will do HTML basics YT, something like this. Then do it like this. Yes. Okay, first time it asks for this also. Yes, I trust the author and index.html. And see, nowadays VS Code comes with all the things. Okay, so I have to do not undo, and again have to increase the font size. I'm used to pressing this Windows for just making it big. Okay, so in okay, right, HTML basics, and just a simple h1 HTML for YT and UP lorem. Okay. Oh, see, this is another thing is that so in VS Code it is taking me there. Okay, so a lot of setups is anyways require. What is this toggle? Okay, this thing is known as word wrap. It is known as word wrap. So this is a must thing. Okay, or else it will go till the end. Okay, so I'll save it. I will. Okay, I forgot to save also, because in Mac I use this command as. Now I'm using command as, and it was not doing it. It is control as. Okay, so it is like this, and it will miss maybe I will install the famous live server also, because I think it is not installed. But most of the things are installed nowadays in Windows. On this Mac, you don't have to install a lot of other things. A lot of other things. Maybe I will see from a Mac what else, but I don't use a lot of extensions nowadays. Okay, only this is one of the main extension which I use. This I'll install it. Anyways, yeah, it's done. Go live. Yeah, it's there. So let us, so like this you will create your first project, as I always say. So even I can close it down. Okay. Okay, so let us do it from git bash only. Cd ht ml, something like this. Okay, so here the first thing which I will do is as I've always told. Okay, so I've created this project and all. Then you go to this GitHub and you log in with your Google and all. Okay, so I have a lot of repositories, so I get all these things like your profile and all. So you'll get some button here like a new project. So you have to find a new project button anywhere. So maybe I'll do a new repository from here. I can do new repository. A lot of places to open the new repository. See, this is very important stuff I'm telling right now, because GitHub setup is there. So maybe I'll click it from here. Okay, so I'll click it from here. Okay, so I'll write html basics and yt. Okay, html basics for yt. Okay, so this is there. Create repository. And okay, so it will give me all these commands. Okay, it will give me all these commands. Right, okay, zoom level is 100. So it will give me all these commands. Now what? So now it will give me this command, and you have to run this command exactly. So echo command you don't run. So, and this you have to run every time you create a new project. So first thing which you need to do is like this. Okay, in Windows I think have something cool like this. Okay, okay, this is much better. This thing is Windows thing. Okay, so this is like I'll do git init as they've told. Then I will do a git add. So this command is a bit wrong. So you have to do a git add dot. Dot means all the files. Even if you one file, two files, three files. Okay, all the files you have to do. Okay. Okay. So that is there. Then I'll have a git commit, and this is where I will get some error. Okay, so git commit minus m. I don't want it like this. Git commit minus m, and I will give like final, anything I can give final commit. So why I'm giving these two things? GitHub has actually got two stages. One is when we okay, all the command what it does. So git init, what it does, it created a empty git repository. Git add, GitHub has got two not GitHub, Git has got two stages. One is like the stage in which it added to the first stage, which is done by add. Second stage is done by commit. Okay, so that is like that. Okay, so this commit I will do. See, now it will give me error. The first time it will give me error in a Mac or anytime. This is some error which you only get for the first time, not error it is asking you to do. So what you have to do here? This is very important, which a lot of people don't understand. So you have to give your email. So this will be your email, means which you have registered. So I have to give this thing for the first time. So I will do this thing. Okay, maybe okay. In GitHub, GitBash, there is one more problem. This copy doesn't work. I don't know why. I have to do. Okay, I have to do like this. Then, but you have to give it exactly right. So one of my student, what was happening for him, his brother was also using his laptop. He has already done this thing, and this is the now in one laptop. It's sometimes very difficult to add to use two GitHub accounts. Sometimes people do it in the office laptop that is there, but this is again causes a lot of problem. Okay, it's on gmail.com. Yeah, it is right. So I'll do this thing, and the next thing I will write my exact user ID, which is Nabindu 82. Why? See, this is also my user. You can see it from here also. Okay, and one more thing, if I before I forgot, it is like the name I have to do. Name I have to do, and then so this all these things I have done. Now, again you have to try this same thing like this. Git commit again. I'll do this and see this is done this time. So only this thing you have to do. So this is something which people don't understand. Only this thing you have to do for the first time when you install Git. It's a new system or an old system, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it is like this. Okay, so then after this you have to add this thing. So now this project is in your local computer, not in this GitHub, which is like a cloud thing. So in this cloud thing, if you save anything, it will be saved forever. In your computer, see, I just now changed my computer. Maybe my thing will be lost if I don't take a backup. So GitHub is very important. Okay, so not only for individual but for companies also, all the code at the end of the day you have to put it to GitHub. So nobody keep it in the same system. System might crash or something will happen. Okay, so it is like this. I have to add this. Okay, here one more thing in Git Bash that doesn't work. Means your Control V doesn't work. You have to right click and do it. Okay, paste. Then I'll do this like this. Now this connection is made. Okay, so now I don't want to tell a lot of other. There are a lot of some very good commands also, but I don't want to means tell all of those things and all. So git remote. This is done. Then I'll paste it like this, and now do it. And oh, okay. Fail to push some refs to okay. Oh, why I'm getting this error? Okay, so this is a good thing. This is a good thing. This that I got this error. SRC refs doesn't match. And always when you get some error, what you have to do? You have to do this. So always see you'll get a Stack Overflow article and always see the latest one. So 2021 I'm seeing. Okay, so it is like this. I was failed first commit, then push. Sir, pushing without committing. Okay, but I have already committed. Get any remote add commit push. Okay. Oh, I forgot one main command, and that main command is like this. Okay, nowadays what is happening with GitHub that they have told not to use this master branch anymore. Okay, they have told to use this main branch. Okay, so main branch I'll do now. So this was not a problem with. I think this should run now. So I forgot to run this after git commit. You have to do this git branch to change the branch. So what is like branches? Branches are very important when you work in big projects. What happens? There will be one development branch. There will be version one branch, version two branch. There will some a lot of other branches will be there. Okay, so I will do this git push now, and yeah, this is the thing which I was wanted. So first time when you do, it will ask you this thing. Okay, so first time it will do this browser sign in and all, and click on sign in with your browser. And where is it? Okay, so mm, I'll do one thing. So it is opening in my IG browser. I don't. Authentication succeeded because I was already logged in here. Okay, so you actually I don't even know my GitHub password. Okay, so authentication succeeded. You can close this thing, and it is I close and it is done. It is done. Okay, so but you have to log in. Okay, so you get something like this login something like this. You have to log in with the GitHub. Okay, so I don't remember it, so I just opened it in the Chrome and it was done. Okay, so this is done. Now how can I see it is done? If you go here and click here, you see my this project is here. So this is how it is done, and this I've just created. If I go here and open to it to, and if I go to the repository, I have a lot of repositories. This is what I have done right now. So this is how the GitHub setup needed to be done. So GitHub setup is done. Now the other things are there. VS Code is also done, and maybe I'll do some more things, and then I will go. Okay, so this is not an error because of this. Okay, and one more thing which I'm not liking means even before this, my image is like camera is now like it is like shaking. Okay, that is okay. I'll do a camera setting and app Logitech. Okay, camera setting app Logitech. Okay, I don't remember which one is this. So my camera is like blurring, like it is having this thing. So I think this one only will be there. So this happens in all these Logitech cameras and all. I have another webcam also. Maybe I could have used that, but let me see whether this one will be solved or not, and then we'll continue with the development thing because that blinking thing I am not liking, and I don't know whether this one only is that is there. Think I don't know. Okay, and one more thing, I want to see whether I have a Windows terminal or not. So I don't use Git Bash actually. I use something known as Windows terminal. Oh, they have given this thing by default nowadays. Earlier, in Windows, we need to okay add it. Okay, so this is something which I really like. Windows terminal, I really like because what happens here? Launch Logitech Capture. I think this is not the correct software. I will do it later on then. Okay, if it is not the correct software. Okay, because there is something. Okay, so let us go back to this Windows terminal. So by default, this Windows terminal have come for me. Okay, so what is the benefit of it? Okay, you can add something like again something like this here. Okay, so there is a way to add git bash in this thing. Okay, git bash, I use git bash, but I don't use git bash directly through the git bash terminal. I use it through this Windows terminal. Okay, so that is there, and how to do that is like I don't remember. It is like git bash in Windows terminal. Okay, so this is a very popular setup actually, and people have given this adding git bash in Windows terminal. So command line open. Okay, So they're telling that open setting, like with this control and this, then let me take it a bit outside. Then okay, maybe I will read it in my another system. And so this, okay, again, commands, okay, see, I'm doing. So I'll open it and see. You'll also see how powerful this Windows terminal is. Actually, it is much more powerful than your Mac. Also have a default terminal. Okay, so that is there. And as this telling, okay, I'll close this anyways. Okay, and now I'll do a control and comma here. But control comma open this thing. Okay, I have to open in this. Again, it is opening this setting file is here. I don't know why it is opening here. Okay, but where do we open the setting here? Oh, setting, but setting is like, okay, I'll open it from here. No, not an issue. So, but, why it is every time taking me to this thing? I don't know. Maybe I have to open a command prompt, then not liking it. Maybe I'll do this later on, but this is something which is really very good. And I don't know, means it is opening this, why I don't know. Maybe it is already there. And okay, this file is generated by Windows terminal. Okay, it is opening this setup. Okay, setting.json in my VS code. Okay, I have to add actually something here only, so that is okay. In this there is a schema is there, and like a profile and all. Put settings to apply to this profile, default profile and all is there. Okay, so okay, see this Windows, this all these things are here. Okay, so here only you have to use this thing. And I don't know, means GUID and all, what is there. Okay, So they've given something to be added here. Let me just comma, and if it gives some error, I will values deprecated. Use opacity instead. Opacity. Okay, and font face. Define face. This is okay. I'll remove it. Font size. I'll remove it. Maybe I'll save it like this. Now I have to close it, and yeah, now I got the git bash here, and git bash is opened here. Only the problem here is that it is not getting the icon. It is not getting the icon. Okay, so that icon I have to put somehow, and they are telling that add icons to the tab location roaming net. This profile file JSON and all. Okay, so they've also given. Okay, so actually I should show this thing. It's a very important thing. So this I'm taking from it. So I have come a bit down, down. So and then I've taken it from here, and now they are telling that I have to download this file also. So this will be like it's a icon. Okay, save image is the same thing. I have to save. Now add this in the location. Put 32 by 32 png icon in this folder, and then in profile JSON. Okay, again JSON. Okay, that is okay. So what is this folder anyways? But no, this is opening. Okay. Anyway, for something to be affected, I have to do this. And see, now this git bash is coming. So this is coming, and this is now showing like this, and this is what I love it. Okay, so this is how it is done, and I always use git bash from here only, so I get the feeling of like, okay, it is like that. uh, Terminal kind of a feeling is there. Okay, so this is the setup which you need to do for git bash. Actually, I was worried that what it is opening. This is opening like a Windows terminal thing only. Okay, so that is there, and my git bash is all set up for my Windows terminal. This is something which I always do. So maybe I will there are three more setup I wanted to do, because in the morning I have to take some class, and one is this: you need a Node.js. Okay, you need Node.js in a system, because I most of you know I work in a React. I do a lot of React. React is the main thing which you do in this channel. So for React, you need this Node.js. Node.js React needed two things. One is Node.js, one is npm. So let us install this. Okay, and you always install this thing, recommended for most the users. Never install this in current. Never install. Okay, so it is very much cutting edge. Always use this thing. And now if I Okay, it's done. Next, 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 next. Automatically install this on pop up. Automatically install new to okay, let me do this. Automatically install the necessary tools. It is showing me this thing. Press any key to continue, and it is not even continuing. Okay, I have to hit the space bar. Okay, and now it is showing this thing. Okay, it was doing because it wanted to install this chocolatey thing, something. I don't think that it is required that much. Python is not installing, so it's okay. Let it install Python. Python is required for some of the things in the system. Okay, that's why it is installing. It is not like, okay. So we are seeing this how this Node.js is installed, and this is happening because I clicked on that that you should install the extra things, and it's automatically everything is done. Chocolatey is there is something in the Mac which is like and I have taken this Windows system because like nowadays Windows has become way too much means easier, developer friendly, and the another thing is that most of the people in India use Windows. See, Mac is still very costly in India, so it is like that. And what I found the most usable Mac is like you have to have a 16 GB Mac. Okay, and that is like even if I take a Mac Mini, that is like 80,000. Yeah, 80,000. Okay, so most usable Mac is like 80,000. Even if you don't stream, even if you just use it for development, it is like it have to have a 16 GB of RAM. Even my this system is hanging because it has got 8 GB of RAM. Windows with 8 GB of RAM is like pathetic. Okay, even this is a very high I means fund system. And what is the okay? This is the i5 10th generation. 10th generation is quite, and that's why I paid a lot of money for this. It's a 10th generation. iPad 10th generation is there, and it has got some graphic card also because it's a gaming laptop. I always buy gaming laptops or gaming laptops. I don't play games. I should make it clear, but they are very fast. Gaming laptops are very fast because of they have got your this graphics card also. So this it's very fast, and the other thing is that. I do streaming. So streaming requires those graphic cards. Okay, so that is there, and a lot of things are getting installed. That is good. Oh, Visual Studio is also getting installed. Visual Studio is sometime required. Okay, Visual Studio is required. That is good. It is installing everything. Okay, and one sec. Let me tick mark what I have installed. Okay, I have installed Chrome. I have installed Git Bash setup, Windows Terminal, integrate, which code, and Node also. Node. Yes. Okay. So I think I'm done with most of the things. Only I have to install Firefox Developer Edition and Firefox that I'll install later on. And I have to write this camera app. Maybe I'll use a different camera because I have another camera also. Okay, so that is there. And the two more things which I always install it is one is the Notepad plus plus. which most of Windows users always install. And there is another thing which I always install. It is known as Irfan View. Yeah, most of people have not heard about it. It's a very quick editing image thing. Like I do a lot of blogging. For that, I have to copy paste a lot of images and all. So for that, I use that. Okay, so that is there. And, it is taking a lot of time. Okay, so let it take a lot of time. Let me install those two things also in the time. Okay, so I'll go here and okay, let me also do one more thing, because where is the task manager? But a lot of things are not coming in this rightly. I have used Windows 11. I have another Windows system also. Okay, task manager. Why it is showing everything so small? And it is not even showing details. See, my CPU is screwing up. Okay, 77, 77. It is taking. Okay, on my Mac it is always more than 90%, 90, and it goes like weird kind of thing. Microsoft Edge is taking a lot of thing. Okay, processes, performance, CPU is 91. Oh, this is the thing which I always know. 8 GB for Windows is not enough. See, 7 it is used like 77%. On my Mac also this was happening a lot. It was happening a lot. Okay, so GPU, I have two GPUs. This one is not even used. See the GTX GPUs I have, so this is not even used. I don't know why. It is using the inbuilt one. So always there on the chip there is another GPU. Okay, so most of the time I don't know why it is using this thing. This always use this thing. I'm not an electronics engineer and all, but it always takes this thing. I've seen in everything. I used to have a desktop also, powerful gaming desktop. Okay, and that wasn't the best machine which I have, even better than this Mac M1. Like that Mac M1 is like a crap. Okay, so that is there. Okay, and Edge is taking a lot of thing. Oh, and from the Edge, I am running this your streaming software. That's what it's taking. Okay, let me close it now. And now I will install this Notepad plus plus, and there's another software, Irfan View. So Irfan View is also very popular. Irfan View. Okay. So it is like a quickly you can edit something, and I know there is in Windows. I don't remember. Snagit software is there. Snagit software is what I do. I use that also a lot. Snipping tool, or there is a shortcut for this. I don't remember. Okay, so shortcut because I forgot everything because I'm using a Mac for some time now, so I forgot all these things. So I will download this. Download Notepad. Maybe this one. Got it. Download. Download a 64-bit one. Both of them are downloaded. Yeah, it's Notepad plus plus. Okay, why it is going here? So let us install the Notepad plus plus. I agree. Next, next, install. Everybody loves Notepad plus plus, so this is not something like I'm running it. And there is a favorite Notepad plus plus is there. So now I'll do this Irfan view also, and Irfan view, and install it. You will not regret it. Okay. So for all users, why not all users? It's a very small thing. Like it is like this only, and you get like I think F12 if I don't. Okay, or F11. I don't remember. There is an option is there. Oh, this. Maybe I have to do something. Okay, then it will show. Okay, so yeah, we are done with means everything. Just like now. Yeah, so now I just have to add some of my folders and all from my list. Most of the folders I'm not going to add. I have a lot of folders and all. So, but let us see means once I start coding, and then I will find something else also here. So I'm done with this. Okay, done with everything. And again, I'm seeing that the Windows is also very slow because the RAM is very less. Okay, so RAM is something which I have to increase, but in Mac I cannot increase the RAM. Okay, I am stuck with the 8 GB RAM, and if I want, I have to change the RAM. So RAM is inbuilt there, but here it is like the Windows. The main thing is that you can install it. So my plan is to upgrade it to 34 GB, 32 GB because it is very slow for me. Means it is very slow accounting to my liking because it is going way too much. So okay, so this might be done in the today. See, this is the thing. Okay, CPU is like 100% CPU. I think it will break down. Okay, so this is like CPU is like 100%. I don't know what is this taking this, and okay, maybe this live stream is taking, so then it will be done. Okay, so it means I have to upgrade the RAM on a very urgent basis. I'll do that urgent basis because it has a two slot, and I have to open it and I'll put two 16 GB sticks in that. Okay, so that I have a dual channel. Okay, with this I'll end to this stream. Hope you have liked and learned that GitHub setup and all the other things you have learned. Okay, so thank you all for being here, and I did this thing. Yeah, the camera is shaking, I know, because there is some setting app which I need to do, and maybe I'll use a different camera. This Logitech camera is shaking a lot, and in Mac also I have to do this setting, and or else I have another camera also which is not working on Mac. I'll use that. Okay, with this I'll end to this stream. Thank you all. Thank you, and please see this again to do the GitHub setup. Okay, anybody will ask me for this, I'll give this